Today I bring you 3 fun galaxy designed cakes that you can create at home. The first is a 3-tier. We have an 8-inch base tier, 6-inch middle tier, and a 4-inch top tier. Once they've been crumb coated, you do want to freeze them up for about an hour or so. Into the base one, I'm adding some straws as dowels and then applying my second tier on top. Take some dark chocolate ganache and some white chocolate ganache and add some white icing into the white chocolate ganache so you can add your gel food colors and they end up looking a little bit more opaque. Into the dark into the dark chocolate ganache, add black gel food color. This is the easiest way to get a really dark black because your drip is already nice and dark thanks to dark chocolate. I like to add the black one over the cake first and then drizzle on top the colored one. And then go on again with some black so that doesn't just look like a drip, looks more galaxy-like. You can dust on some edible gold paint. Allow that to set at room temperature. Remember, they were frozen cakes, so that ganache is going to set up really quickly. For the top tier, I just dusted it over with the same gold dust. Add it on top with some bubble tea straws to help support the weight of it, and then add some gold dusted Maltesers around the sides. There's our first galaxy cake created with the ganache option. For the second cake, we are going all buttercream. This is black buttercream that I've used, and again, you can use some chocolate buttercream with black gel food color. Onto there, I'm adding swipes of colored frosting, so I'm basically just loading up the edge of my spatula with 2 different colors. I kind of piped those onto the spatula, and then swiping it from the very top and down, and then I'm removing the top lip. So you want to keep that top lip raised, that way you have a nice sharp edge. Using bubble tea straws this time, cut flush with the top of the cake to support the weight of the top tiers. I do like to add mine into the freezer for 20 to 30 minutes, that way I can handle them with my hands as you see here, without messing up the frosting. Seal the base with a line of black buttercream just to hide the seam. And just like before, we're going to splash a whole bunch of gold edible dust onto the sides. Rather than Maltesers, we are making our own chocolate spheres by using a silicone mold and melted chocolate. I'm going to stick them together by melting down the bottoms and then dousing them in gold dust. These are a little bit larger, so they're going to need a little assistance sticking to your cake. You can add a bit of buttercream where it's going to make contact with the cake to stick those on. There's option number 2. Option number 3 is an airbrushing option, which is really fun, by the way. I like to use the Iwata airbrush and Americolor airbrush colors. We're starting off with a white fondant covered cake, going on with blue and purple circular motions, and then filling in the lighter spaces with the black. You don't want to cover the whole cake with a black airbrush color though, because then you'll lose that galaxy effect. Go on a second time if you need to with those other colors. And then you can actually pipe little dollops of white buttercream to act as the stars and really tie together that galaxy look. If you guys do give any of these a go, I would love to see your creations. #Rosie's Dessert Spot to check them out. And for the buttercream and ganache recipe, we will have an ebook coming out, and you can find that at rosiesdessertspot.com. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.